This is the moment I realized this might have been a bad idea. Because earlier that day at this card show, I tried something I never done before. A little experiment that sounded fun at first, but might have been a bad idea. So here's the experiment. I'm going to try to find 4 booster packs on the show floor that are known to have pretty good chances of hitting something big. But to make this honest, only ultra rares or higher count. If we can't pull at least one ultra rare, this experiment fails.
1 minute later.
All right, time to find out if this idea actually works. 4 packs, 1 rule. We walk in and make our way to get our wristbands and start the hunt. But here's the twist. If we don't hit by pack number 4, we are allowed to open one last resort booster, and that pack might just change everything.
Nice.
We hit the show floor and the plan is clear. Hitting as many vendors without blowing our budget. We need 4 booster packs with a real shot at an ultra rare or higher. And apparently my son already has an idea, so I follow his lead. He tells me he spotted a vendor with some bangers, so we're gonna walk on over and check it out. After a closer look, prices were a little higher than I was hoping for. So we kept moving, but if things become difficult, we may have to come back to this vendor later on in the day as a last resort. So far, 0. We still need our first hit. And remember, if the first 4 packs fail, that 1 pack is coming into play a little bit later on in the video. So we kept moving because the trick wasn't just to find the right packs, it was finding them at the price that made the experiment worth trying. And that's the moment when my son spotted something worth checking out. We hit on a full display of booster packs, wide variety, so we were sure to find something here. Little did I know the vendor was ready to help, so he broke out all the packs. 16 for both? Awesome. Do out of 20? And we got 2. Okay, so 1 down, but we're still far from accomplishing our goal, so we keep moving. Just 3 more to go. The show has been fantastic so far. Now we just need to find the next one. The first stop felt easy, almost too easy. But the more I walked the floor, the more I realized I might have underestimated how many choices I was about to have to make. All right, this booth has a lot more options. I see a mix of modern and mid-modern packs, but the more options that we saw, the harder the decision got. I called my son over for some advice because one of these packs could hold the card that we need, or it can have absolutely nothing. Pack number 3 secured. Now we are 3 packs in, but we weren't out of the woods yet. We've already been circling the floor for a while and vendors were starting to pack up, which meant we had about 1 hour left to find the last 2 packs. So now the clock was officially against us. At least we still had the last resort pack if everything else failed. So with just a little under an hour left, we speed run through the floor to find our next vendor. Eventually, we reached our final stop, and this vendor had a few opinions of his own. So we're looking for picking up a booster pack that we can probably pull about maybe not a double rare, but maybe like an ultra rare or special illustration rare.
Holiday Evolved has some good illustration rares as well. A lot of them above like $15. Mega Evolution for $8 is a good set. I would say honestly anything besides Sword and Shield packs.
Vendor pointing at packs and explaining which ones had good pull rates. According to him, a couple of these packs were pretty solid. And for the final pick of the day, I let him choose. We agreed on a price, and now it's time to see if this experiment will actually work. All right, so here we go with pack number 1. Okay, not the start we were looking for, but we still got a few more packs to go. All right, 2 more chances before we even think about the last resort part. Let's go. This is now getting interesting, and we are 2 packs in. Okay, so now the pressure's starting to build. Are we going to have to actually break open that emergency pack? Wait, hold on. No way. That's an illustration rare, which means technically the experiment worked. Let's go. But we still have 1 pack left. Can we hit twice? Wait. Are you serious? Did we just hit on a hyper rare? This is crazy and totally unexpected. Wow. So we won't be needing that emergency pack after all. 4 packs from the floor, and somehow we pull 2 huge hits. Honestly, I didn't expect this experiment to go that well.